Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, The Storyteller's Oracles. The storyteller, Star Lotus, and I have something interesting that I channeled today for the Divine Masculine Energies. But real quick before we start, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button. It's a beautiful energy exchange, and it helps get the video circulating for other people who need to see it due to the algorithms on YouTube. Anyways, so yes, beautiful message today for the Divine Masculine Energy. So I'm just going to start reading and we'll go from there. And we'll pull cards at the end. And just make sure this is not too loud this time. There we go. Divine Masculine Energy is true raw power, but tempered, balanced, not ego-driven, not pride-driven or fear-driven, but balanced between aggression and submission, or aggression and passiveness. As we learn to stand in our power, so too must we learn to control said power. Because to wield the divine power of the Creator is truly a great power to have. But in the words of Peter Parker's uncle, with great power comes great responsibility. You must never forget the ego is forever trying to tempt you back into its familiar embrace. What is comfortable isn't always the right choice. As a matter of fact, if we evaluate the situation logically, we will see that it is actually never the correct choice. In actuality, it is the very opposite which we must do, if we wish to ascend in our spiritual growth. There is no strength without struggle. And you, my dear, are a sacred masculine energy. You are the epitome of strength. The strength to make the tough calls for all the greater good. Or the greater good of all, sorry. When no one else would. You were the leader. You were a true warrior. A humble warrior. Not two words you usually group together in conversation, is it? Humble and warrior. When was the last time you saw a sacred warrior depicted as humble? They are usually very ego-driven. This is the twisted truth of the masculine. You must be both weak and strong. Because move all of your weight to one side of the scale and you are way out of balance, right? You must humble your mind to the divine. Release that control. You are not the creator. You are a co-creator. You pray for what you want, and then you go off of blind faith that your manifestations will be fulfilled because they don't come co-created from a place of ego. Only unconditional love and trust in Source. Trust yourself. You know what is best deep down inside. Okay, so yeah. That was intense to write, but I must say, the power that I'm feeling coming from the masculine collective is impressive. Masculines, wow. It got a little warm in here, not gonna lie. I was like, whoa, all of this? What, really? Yeah, it was intense, but it was beautiful energy. It was beautiful. You're standing in your power. But now, once we grasp the power, we have to learn how to wield it, right? Like, you can't just go out there all willy-nilly. Who even says that? You can go out there all willy-nilly and just assume you're gonna... I just heard be the best at everything. I don't know who that's for. Okay. Who talks like that? Sorry, that's like from like old school movies. People now, they use such odd language. Foreign to me. Alright, what do we have for the masculines? Guidance, advice for them for this coming week. Any advice for the masculines for the coming week? Preservation. Reevaluate this battle you are engaged in. A hasty retreat may be in order. Self-preservation may be the only thing salvageable. This keeps coming up for masculine reads, like individual masculine reads, a lot. You don't always have to fight. The fight sometimes is mental. It's in your head. The battle is against yourself between what you should truly do in a situation. It's not that you don't have the bravery to do that. We've already established you do. You are well, like straight up. You guys are in your power right now. I felt it. You are in your power. It is about now that it's almost, I just heard like the final battle begins. I don't know what that's from, but I swear it must be from like a dude movie, because it sounds like something from some martial arts type movie. I can just see a scene right now, and it's like the hero's going in, and he's already been tried so much and he's weary from his battle, but like he has that resolve. Like he's going in anyways. He knows this battle could be his last, but like he's gonna go in. But then you see him in another battle and he knows when to pull back and reassess and re-strategize. That's how he got to that last battle. He's weary, but he made it there because he knew when to retreat. Forgiveness is at the bottom. Trusting yourself. Didn't I say this was in your head? Trusting yourself is often harder than trusting others. Don't worry if you get this wrong. The consequences will not be as bad as you think. You're in your head. That is literally, that's like the nesting ground of the fucking ego, okay? This is ego driven. This is soul driven. Balance the two to find your voice. That was specific. That was for someone. Don't be afraid. Oh, you're powerful, whoever you are. Do not be afraid. Trust yourself. Look within. Strength, and right underneath that, you need to stand up and have an opinion, because in this case, yours is the only one that counts. This decision will have long-term effects on your future. Yeah. Like, sometimes strength is doing what you think is weak, right? Because that's what takes true mental strength, and this is a battle of the mind right now. Confident. You confuse confidence with ego. There is no shame in confidence. It's about knowing who you are and what you want. Most importantly, having the courage to stand in your own power. What? That's everything. That's everything I just channeled. That's everything I just channeled and wrote down. And I literally just told my oldest son, he's like ascending to another level as well. I told him that, I write everything down, and then I go on and the cards always say exactly what I wrote down. And I was like, you'll see. So I guess he needs to watch this video. Now I have to tell him that. Oh, it's beautiful the way things happen. This is a battle with yourself. Preservation, self-preservation. But in self-preservation, you need to forgive yourself. Because the only way to truly self-preserve is to love yourself unconditionally, to be your own number one fan, to be your own true supporter and believer, right? When you love someone or something unconditionally, like it doesn't matter what is involved around that, you still believe in it wholeheartedly, because that's unconditional love. Believe in yourself wholeheartedly. Love yourself unconditionally. And you'll see that you can trust yourself to make the right decisions, whatever they may be. Do not doubt what you feel. You know what you think. It's been repeating itself over and over to you, nonstop. It's time to silence that. Okay? Reduce the volume on this voice. Raise the volume on this voice. You're going to learn the balance between the two. And that's how we speak our truth. Fully, confidently. I just heard confidently. Anything else for the masculines? This is beautiful energy. You guys are so powerful. Wow. Ooh, it's nice. Feels nice. It feels, for me, it feels safe. And I'm totally in my feminine energies today. I'm very flowy, very lovey. So yeah, you guys. Boing. Oh gosh, it's inappropriate, Maria. Whatever. Okay. Calm. It says breathe. Heal your tired body and allow your spirit to find peace. Without harmony, your healing journey will take much longer. Don't make this harder than it needs to be for yourself. What is meant for you will never pass you by. I just saw a cartoon getting literally their wish fulfillment. They were getting beat over the head with it because they weren't paying attention. You are literally going to be force-fed your dreams in life if you don't take the easy road of learning the lesson. Like, regardless, this has to happen. I just heard it has to happen. It will happen. So whatever you're wanting, whatever your hopes and dreams are, I'm not laughing at you. I'm sorry. They're just giving me really funny shit in my head, and it's so inappropriate. It's fucking masculine energies. What the fuck? Oh, you guys have a twisted sense of humor. I love it, though. It's unique. I feel like somebody needed to hear that. Frustration. Your frustration is not a wasted energy if it is channeled positively to create a better outcome for yourself. Embrace frustration. Work with it, not against it. I just heard some, like, laugh at it. I heard laugh at it. Yeah. If shit's not going your way, sometimes you just gotta learn to laugh at yourself. I laugh at myself all the time. You see that in all of my videos. I laugh at myself all the time because I'm having the human experience too, right? Like, I'm still growing and learning, and so I question myself a lot as well. It's just natural. This battle of the mind never ends. You know, it's something we have to continuously work on. And that's what it is every single day. You get up and you make the decision to come with gratitude and thank you for another day. Thank you for the air that I'm breathing right now, the roof over my head. Thank you for the job. Thank you for whatever it is, literally everything. Thank you for this pen to write. You know, like, whatever it is that you see that you know someone else might not have, though they may desperately need it, give gratitude for that. I mean, there's so many people who would love to have an abundance of tarot decks and crystals and cars and whatever it may be. You know whatever your vibe is better than I do, but like, whatever that is, you know that you have way more than someone else like you who has nothing. So give gratitude for what you have. You must be in that mindset of living in abundance, and that's abundance in everything. Abundance in love, abundance in finances, abundance in decision making, abundance in strategizing. I don't know why I'm hearing this shit. You guys are like, what are you, major tacticians or something? Like, is everything so I just saw a chessboard. Is everything so strategic for you guys? Okay. Some things cannot be solved with logic. That's for someone. I love this song. Nicky Jam, he's so sexy. That's a divine masculine. He chooses to be gentle. Ugh, y'all, like, don't even... Like, I love gentle giants. I got a thing for gentle giants, and he reminds me of a gentle giant, like an elephant or a bear. Have you guys seen that video circulating of the bear walking on the side of the road, and there's a cone, a safety cone, about a nasty pothole or something that was on the side of the road? I don't even know. I didn't really pay attention. I was just looking at the floofy bear because I love bears. Citos. And he moves his paw and he stands it up. And then he keeps walking. Like, he did the right thing. He didn't have to. Humans, who cares, right? He's a fucking bear. But he still did it. Elephants. Do you have any idea how powerful elephants are? And yet they are so gentle. Whales. Oh, I love humpback whales. They're my favorite. Their song, it just sings straight to my heart. I can't even explain what I feel when I hear the humpback whale. No other whale. Humpback whale. Specifically, humpback whale. Because I've listened to all of them. But there's just something about the humpback. I'm sorry I'm going on a tangent, but I'm sure there's a reason for this. I hope it makes sense to somebody. Gentle giants. Yeah, like, to me in a masculine, like, when you look at him, like, you can tell, like, he's a force to be reckoned with, right? Like, if you learn about his past and things like that, how he grew up and what his life was before Hollywood and fame, you realize that gentleness is a choice. I mean, that's what it is at the end of the day, right? Happiness is a choice. And if your happiness involves being gentle to get what you're looking for happiness, then maybe it's because you've been afraid of being too gentle. Maybe you were abused in the past and hurt, and you didn't feel like you could open up because of how deep that trauma went for you. And so instead, you allow that block to remain because you don't want to dig deeper to truly find what that block is about, because the block itself is painful enough. But when the block is that painful, there's always something deeper. Because when you reach the root of the problem, when you suck out the last bit of that poison, healing begins. You feel lighter. You feel changed. If you're not there in that feeling yet, then you need to dig deeper. There's more. Release at the bottom. Release anything that keeps you from your path of authenticity. Dreams, the universe speaks to you through your dreams. Some of you are having your spirit guides, like your ancestors. I'm hearing ancestors are, yeah. For some of you, it's going to be spirit guides, for some ancestors, but they're visiting you in your dreams for a reason. There's a message. You need to be open to these dreams. Strength, you're being guided by the cosmos. Stay strong. A positive outcome is assured. Why are you afraid of this dream? Okay. It's a choice. By staying conscious in your thoughts, you guide your journey in the direction of your choice. It's always a choice. Life is always a choice. Every day, every move you make is a choice. I'm making a choice to continue to shuffle as I speak. I'm making a choice to maintain my mental focus on channeling whatever message you need to hear the most for the greater good of all. I'm making a choice to continue to do these videos. I could stop, you know? It's not something I have to do, but I'm passionate about it. I feel called to do it. And I think it's beautiful that somewhere out there, someone will watch one of my videos and get healing from it. What more could I ever ask for? I help someone heal. Do you know how hard it is to heal? Because I think you do. But it's so beautiful when you do. Healing is the most beautiful feeling. Look at me go. I make a rhyme every time, boys. 'Cause I'm a poet and don't know it. I don't mind me. I'm like so annoying today. What the fuck? I'm even annoying to myself today. Like, what the fuck is going on? Oh, too girly even for my own good. Like, it's driving me nuts. But I'm trying to embrace it. I'm trying to just go with the flow. Maybe that's what you guys need to do. Just go with the flow. Get out of your head. I keep hearing get out of your head. Something wanted to flip there. Inner alchemy is achieved when you react to fear with love. What did I say? I said, why are you afraid of this dream? Like, because it's telling you strength and you're being guided, blah, 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 all that stuff. And then here comes inner alchemy. It's achieved when you react to fear with love. Because fear is a liar, right? It's false experiences appearing real. I got that right. I don't usually remember things like that, which is why I was all excited. Y'all ignore me. I'm celebrating me today, okay? I feel like you guys need to laugh more. Oh, it's like I feel like a comedian. Like I literally just got a picture in my head of a comedian in a room. It's like your typical like your typical comedian, you know, the cocky guy. And he says a joke, and I guess it's inappropriate, and it's just like crickets, like nobody laughs. You guys need to lighten up. Lighten up. Life is too short. You are here to experience life in its entirety. And that includes the pain. Because when we get through the pain, that's how we learn what healing feels like. And we are here to experience every emotion. I know there are some that we all enjoy more than others. Happiness, pleasure, right? Adventure. But you have to take the good with the bad. Can't pick and choose what you learn. You have to learn it all or nothing at all. And you'll complete the cycle, but it'll be repeat instead of level up. It's up to you if you continue to repeat these cycles over and over. Yeah. Alright, give me a card for my masculines. Let's try to close this out. Some advice. Movement. Anything else? Making a choice. Oh, okay. What is this about? I just heard all that glitters isn't gold. So maybe there's a choice you need to make, and you're worried because the choice you need to make doesn't seem pick a word, please. Doesn't seem as luxurious or as fancy or socially acceptable. Can we try to limit how many words, please? For whatever reason, you're worried about, like, the fucking he says and she says, like, other people's standards instead of what it is you truly want. Who cares if it's not popular opinion? It's your opinion. And every voice matters. Your opinion counts, too. And you're going to be miserable so long as you don't stand, like, in your power and voice your true opinions. Yeah, see, forward motion. It's time to move forward. Don't worry about this choice. You already know what choice you need to make, and it's time to move. It's time to make that movement on that choice now. You are in a time of positive forward motion. This is a time for positive momentum as you come out of a period of restriction. You are in a stage of new adventure and discovery. You may feel compelled to take a trip, to change your hair, or to move your home or even your business. Regardless, you cannot remain where you are anymore. You feel compelled to go forward. No matter what your inquiry, you will see your dreams take form and doors previously shut will begin to open as if by magic. Movement is also a state of mind. The fog lifts, and you now know the actions you need to take. This is not the time for fear. Let it go and move forward. You are afraid of this new power you have found. This true, balanced, divine masculine energy where you are balanced, where you are coming from a place where you know the decision you need to make is not a decision based on ego, which could be fear, could be pride, could be stubbornness, which is ego. It's all ego. I mean, just look it up what ego means and really research it, and you'll see all the different traits that are classified as egotistical. Okay? Get out of that ego mentality. Stop letting it control your core decisions. Okay? Obviously, if you continuously analyze from the same path, you're going to get the same results. It's your analyzing program that needs adjusting. Your analyzing program needs to be reworked with the new data that you've acquired so that you can level the fuck up and move forward. It was very specific. It's a very strange comparison, too. Compass, yeah, you know the way. Making a choice and then compass right underneath it. I always say that the heart is the compass to the soul's map. Follow your heart. You know which way to go. If you're thinking of making a decision on something and you're just like, oh, it's not sitting right with your soul, it's wrong. That's why you feel what you are feeling. That heaviness, that queasiness, that discomfort, that almost like squirming inside of this cocoon that you can't get out of, but knowing that you need to get out or you're gonna die. That is so dramatic. Dear God. Okay. Next. I don't want to see that shit. But you already know what you need to do. So why are you afraid? Like, I mean, think about that situation very specifically. If you are trapped in this cocoon thing and you are trying to get out and you know you need to get out, but you know that if you panic and you're like, oh my God, I can't get it open. Oh my God, I can't get it open. Then you can die. If you panic, you die. I just heard if you panic, you die. That's so true for like diving, combat, emotions. I just heard emotions. Wow, somebody sees emotions as a battlefield. And that's only because you're following the wrong emotions. Heart, compass, direction. Make a choice. Move forward. Slow and steady. Rome wasn't built in a day. You don't have to do this overnight. You know the steps that you need to take in your heart. Don't stress about the rest. One foot in front of the other, and you will never lose your way. Because for every step you take, the divine is going to come in and light up the very next one. You have nothing to fear. You know everything you need to know. You are in your power. You are afraid to wield it because you are afraid to make the same mistakes that you have made before. You are afraid you are coming from a place of ego. Why do they feel like they're coming from a place of ego? Why do they feel like they're coming from a place of ego? You're not a fuck up. I keep hearing because I fucked up, because I fucked up. You're not a fuck up. Commitment. Ask yourself the question you often ask everyone else. What do you need? Listen to the answer and respond actively and committedly as you do for yourself, for others in your life. So be as committed and actively making moves for yourself as you are for other people around you. This has come up in every masculine read that I have done in the last 2 months. Why don't you feel like you're good enough to give yourself everything that you give to other people? If you are still rejecting yourself internally, everyone around you is going to reject you in your life, because everyone around us are direct mirrors to what we need to heal on the inside. Your vibe attracts your tribe. So if your vibe is coming from a place of fear and unworthiness, like you don't feel worthy, then that's what you're going to attract. It's people who are not going to see you as worthy, because you are in that energy. That is what you will bring to you. Faith. Loving and then letting go. Excuse me. Loving and then letting go is not only one of the most challenging things we can do, it is also the bravest. Take big, deep breaths and know that this is right. Commit to yourself. Ask yourself, what do you need? Love. Before you can truly love another, you need to open your heart and allow yourself to receive love first. Love yourself first. Because when you love yourself first and you put yourself first, all of your choices after that will not harm other people, because you will not do harm, because you will not want to receive harm. But you have to stop the cycle. I just saw the death card. You have to put an end to it first. Breathe. Take a few deep breaths and accept that sometimes things just don't make much sense. Soon enough, everyone will come to their senses to see the situation for what it is. I just heard justice will be served. Whoever that's for. Get out of your head, though. Get out of your head. You don't want to put toxicity into your dreams, into your manifestations. Like, why would you want to do that? No. Keep your thoughts pure. I just heard keep your thoughts pure, whatever that means. Keep your thoughts pure. Like, focus on love, focus on happiness, focus on, faith, love, commitment, inner alchemy, strength. Like, you know the right things. Give me something on this fear, please. They just said we already did. Yeah, they did. Okay, well, what is the advice? What do they need to do? How do they get out of this? How do they break past this block? Drawn to the faith card. And nothing is coming out. I'm not feeling anything Coming out Ace of Pentacles, that's like stability, but I didn't feel it. Because I feel the cards. It's not just about if they fly out. I feel like when there's something in the deck, but it's weird. It's hard to explain. Yeah. It's like, I always say, okay, the deck is dead. Because it's like when I touch them, they come to life. And I feel there's energy there. That there's something to be said, if you will. Anything else for the Sacred Masculines before we close out? Yeah, apparently. This one flipped over. Change beckons. The path is shifting. The road leads to a new... The path is shifting. The road leads a new way. Do not be alarmed as change beckons today. Somebody fears change. Why do you fear change? In thanks of my spirit, safe and sound, all things that are lost so can be found. You need to dig into that. Why do you fear change? For somebody. If the idea of change scares you, you need to meditate on that and follow that down. Remember, the pain doesn't stop until the poison is removed from the body. The weed won't die until you completely pull it from the root. Got some digging to do. Anything else for the masculine collective, please? I just took a deep breath and I feel like I'm drawn back to the breathe card. Take a few deep breaths and accept that sometimes things just don't make much sense. Soon enough, everyone will come to their senses to see the situation for what it is. If you're getting resistance from people because of the decisions you're making, don't let that stop you. Justice will be, I keep hearing justice will be served. Like, you have to stay true to you. It does not matter what other people around you think. Are they you? Will they be the ones to live with the consequences of whatever decisions you make? Or, no? Right? No? Didn't think so. Because they're not you. Tough love. Sorry. Love you. You need to see your worth. You deserve love. You deserve to give love to who you want to give love to. You deserve to receive love from everyone you give love to. I don't care if that's a friend. I don't care if that's a family member. I don't care if that's a pet. I don't care what it is. Whatever it is for your situation, if it's a different partner, hey, then that's what it is. Better than lying and cheating, right? Causing even more harm to this person. Instead, tell them, you're just not for me. I tried you. Oh, that's... No! Oh, you guys are naughty. That was mean. I'm not repeating that. No. I'm not repeating that. No. I don't talk like that. That's like... Oh, somebody watching, you're like hardcore player energy. Secret sketches. Wander and seek the familiar and friendly kind. Draw memories and sketches for others to find. Wander and seek the familiar. And that came out with Walkabout. And Walkabout says you discover your path in sacred walkabout. I always think of Crocodile Dundee. Mick Dundee. Totally just fucking butchered that accent. But it's really good movies. Way, way old movies. Crocodile Dundee. Just Google Crocodile Dundee. Those are really good movies. And Mick goes on walkabout when this reporter chick goes looking for him. To go walkabout, like he literally went walkabout in the Australian outback. With just his knife. Because he's Mick Dundee. He's fucking Crocodile Dundee. Watch the movie. You discover your path in sacred walkabout. The trees are your people. The earth is your tribe. In indigenous lessons, you find the will to survive. This is connecting to your roots. Get out in nature. Connect back to source. I always tell people, for me, nature is like, there are certain places in nature where I feel like it is the closest you can get to feeling the presence of God, of source, of the creator, because you just feel so at peace. And peace comes from a place of love. So then you feel loved. You truly feel what love feels like, because it's coming from a place of peace, not a place of interest or that's how you say that in English, right? No viene por interés. Simplemente por interés. Yeah, like interés is just like interest. Like, not just because they're trying to get something out of you. It's self-serving. I just heard self-serving. Thank you. I was so stuck. Self-serving. It's not coming from a self-serving place. Wouch. I'm so sorry you've gone through that, but get out in nature and you're going to realize what peace feels like. And then more will come to you. A cure for longing. Love is happiness, a spark inside. Live deliberately and choose boldly, then you have arrived. You have that little spark. You're feeling it. I literally just saw like when you spark together flint and the other thing. I don't know, you strike it on something and it sparks. Like, you have that spark. You just need to... Living deliberately is like, instead of just doing the spark out here like this, no, you're doing it right there where the tinder is, so that you can actually spark a flame and start that fire. Choose boldly, deliberately and boldly, then you have arrived. Because you will truly be standing in your power then and controlling it. Forgive and forget, a ritual cleansing of pain and lies. Arise and awake and see a new sunrise. Maybe you need to do this in the morning. Maybe you need to do this when the sun's coming out. Early morning or sunset. If sunset's your thing, then by all means. But get out in whatever time of day is most magical to you. Where you just feel more at peace. If that's nighttime, then I'm literally watching a car driving through a neon city at night. It's the Midnight Shadows. Maybe somebody needs to hear that song. Maybe go driving and play that song. It's literally the group is called The Midnight and the song is Shadows. And it's really nice. Retro wave. I love this stuff. But maybe play some music like that if that's your thing, you know, if that's your vibe. If not, put whatever music calls to you and get out there and do your drive. Do your drive at night. You know, go park somewhere. Oh, maybe watch the sunrise after a long night's drive. Wow, that would be beautiful. I would love to do that. Wow. Why did I never think of that? I guess I just did. That would be fun, though. Maybe that's what you should do if you're feeling like, yeah, that might be fun. Go do it. Why not, right? All right, I'm feeling like that's all I've got for you guys. Oh. I got this at the bottom of the deck. It's A distant kiss in a prayer flag. I don't know what a prayer flag is. Maybe look that up because I have no idea. I wish of all wishes that you were here. Through sunlight and rain, I need you near. I feel like that's specific for someone. You know where your heart's calling you. Speak to someone unbiased about the situation. A stranger's grace. Ego fears the sudden danger, but never underestimate the kindness of a loving stranger. Some of you need to speak to someone completely uninvolved in the situation that you're in that is unbiased, maybe a random stranger, maybe like literally a random stranger. And there's something in that for you. Clear your space. I don't know if you masculines know about sage and palo santo. They're ways to cleanse your space, okay? Sound bowls are another way if you're more into sound. You can use that as well. A bell, you can use a bell to cleanse the air. And if you don't have that stuff, energy, guys, energy, like... it's everywhere, okay? And you can manipulate it at will when you set your intention. So if you put an intention that you're going to play this video for clearing the energy in your space, and you walk around with that playing on your phone or whatever throughout your whole house, then that will work. Because your intention is behind something that someone else created with the intention of having the power to connect with someone whose intention was reaching out to that energy. And then like a beautiful blooming lotus, it rises up out of the muddy waters. That was really pretty. I like that vision. Yeah. Okay, that's all I have for you guys. That was a beautiful message. I hope it helped. If it helped at all, hit the like button, subscribe for more, and leave a comment down below if it resonated for you. I love hearing feedback. And it also helps to add your energy more so into the collective that I pull for, because it's setting your intention by hitting that like button, by subscribing. Every way that you interact with me on my Instagram, through my website, any way that you interact more with me, you are further connecting to that collective that I'm reading with. You are going to elevate yourself to be at that level, to be connected there. Okay? All right. I love you guys. I hope this helps. That's all I have for y'all. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye.